And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball to the right side. Garcia takes it to the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Matt Olson down.
Ha!
Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And that's the third out. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
At the plate, Spencer Jones. Man at first, 1 away. That smash towards center. 2 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Doubled in his first debut.
Ryan McMahon.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. On to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
On the ground right side. The flip, and they get the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. Man at first. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
It's a K from the Coltrane.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
0-2 now. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4, George Lombard Jr. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit, but right at him in left. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped. Base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The tag at third, and he's out. So up next, Luis Garcia. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. And that's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lined into right, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Now a 6-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Jim Jarvis. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off. The Yanks leading by 4. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Just foul.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Jackknifes out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And look out.
Time.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
For Atlanta,
First and second. No outs. Drake Baldwin the next to hit. Now a pop up on the infield near the fence. And a foul ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of it.
And that chance handled. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Atlanta.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's a foul ball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second and nobody out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Baldwin on second. Olsen at first with no outs. Fought off foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Harris in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late on that fastball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
All loaded up. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the quick velo.
Ripped to third and caught.
The perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Oh, look at the stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos should have this one. Can't make the play, and this could clear the bases. They've cleared the bases. 8-6 now.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And the batter now, Jim Jarvis. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back now in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. See you later. He shoots one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one.
for Atlanta.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And a man aboard.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is George Lombard Jr. Line drive, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Base hit into center field. Harris fires it in quickly, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. So bases all loaded up. Luis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Rips that one to right. And that's a base hit. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate. Tags the runner for 1. To third now, but he's safe. A run comes in on the play. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Danny Young.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one.
Makes the catch, inning over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 10 and the Braves 8. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. This ball's chopped on the ground to second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Olsen at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ramos gets under it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. in to score from first. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. And another big at bat coming up here, looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. And the back and forth continues. It's 10-9 now. Back here in New York, bottom of the 6th inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. McMahon, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Next for the Yankees.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
George Lombard Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Yep. Right through there for a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and Victor Medeiros will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and he's on at first. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know.
This one in the air, center field. Harris on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. On to Olsen. That's 2. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon. Bounce to the left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Lifted in the air, right field. Jones in position. Whiffs on it. That one's down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he'll pull into second safely. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Braves with a chance to get back into it here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jarvis swings through it for strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Struck out looking. Strikeout number 8.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something.
There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Gone. A 3-run dinger, and they get a few back. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Oh, that got him. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
The batter number 1.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. And fouled off. Strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And it's fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Sets him down looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 7th inning stretch time. Braves lead this one 15-13. Back in the Bronx. This lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Getting another chance at his debut here. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, probably a little anxious to do something.
Base hit into center field. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Aim to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Base hit. And they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Gap shot should score at least two. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's a two-run double, and they have the lead. Manager out of the dugout now. So two in scoring position with one out. Ben Rice will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line to center. Harris under it. He's there. He's got it. Two away. Now a relay to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Man, you don't see that very often. Tried to score, tagging from third. It seemed like it was deep enough, but what a relay throw to the plate to just get the ball there in time to end the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Now, Mike Yastrzemski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jarvis, batting with one down, takes a strike. Lombard has a beat on it, and it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Well, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Acuna in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Now into the game, Ha-Sung Kim. He's in at shortstop. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Trying to move him over here. Albies handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
That's a laser base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. In comes the run from second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. Here's a rocket to right field. And there's two away. Relay to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Drake Baldwin. And there's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Oh, that plumped him.
It got him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here is Matt Olson. Uh-oh.
Dead ball.
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. First and second, no outs. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In the air, left field. And that is foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
All loaded up. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. So bases loaded with one away. Austin Riley at the plate. Popped in the air. Left field. Can't make the catch. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Lombard settles underneath it and makes the grab. Out number 2. Now it's going to be Ha-Seong Kim. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and that's the inning. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. Atlanta leads it. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed back. Balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Should be extra bases. Here comes Wells around third. And now they trail by 1. In with a 1. Triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Tying run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at bat coming up.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Ben Rice will hit next. Corner infielders playing in. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure.
The left-hander on now, Dylan Lee.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect.
But Olson handles the chance. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
He gets there on a slide to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And amazingly, we are all tied up. On to extra innings. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Flips it. Safe. He
He's
beats
in
it
there.
out,
He's safe.
and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Baldwin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move.
Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. The shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the 10th. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. The relay to the plate. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on. Throws, skips past him. Tag, and he's out. And somehow that mess turned into a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Now we go to the 11th. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. That's a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Here comes Olsen around third. And they've got the lead in extra innings. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And here comes the Yankees manager. The new pitcher in the game, Kervin Castro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
To short, could be two. Lombard. Toss to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Mauricio Dubon now at the plate. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Braves on top 20-19. Back in the Bronx. We're in extras here. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Down the line, and it's foul. So the tying run at second. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.